All right, welcome back, focused learners, to another explainer. Today, we're tearing down the walls of the digital marketing world to look at a system that operates right under our noses. We are deconstructing digital referral systems. It's a wildly fascinating topic, and I am absolutely thrilled to unpack this hidden economy of the click with you. We're going to look at the exact mechanics, the different classifications, and the undeniable benefits of these systems.
So think about it for a second. Have you ever texted a friend a discount link for a cool new clothing brand? Or, maybe you sent them a special invite code for a banking app like Revolut so you both could score a little extra cash. If you have, well, congratulations. You are actually an active participant in a multi-billion-dollar digital infrastructure. But what is literally happening behind the scenes when you hit send?
Okay, let's dive into this. To really understand this space, we're going to break it down into 5 core areas: anatomy of a referral, the referral ecosystem, hierarchy of referrals, how reward models work, and finally, the business advantage.
Kicking things off with Section 1, Anatomy of a Referral. Let's look at how it actually works.
Before we get to the nuts and bolts, we really need to ground ourselves in the basic terminology here. The word referral originally just meant a redirection or a recommendation. But in our digital world, a referral is simply a user who registers on a platform, a site, or a service following a recommendation from someone else. And practically speaking, this is almost always executed by clicking on a highly specific, unique tracking link, which then triggers this whole automated chain reaction.
Now, what's really interesting here is the invisible handshake that happens in literally a fraction of a second. Step 1 is the unique ID code. Basically, every user is given a personal number baked right into the end of a URL. This code tells the company's database exactly who is doing the inviting. Step 2 is the refer. That's the person who already has an account and shares that link. Step 3 is the referral, the brand new user who clicks the link and creates an account. And finally, Step 4, the bonus. The system perfectly matches that brand new account to the inviter's unique ID, and boom, it triggers a reward like cash, points, or discounts. It's just a flawless automated loop.
Moving right along to Section 2, the referral ecosystem. Where are these actually used?
The truth is, these systems are literally everywhere. They're deeply integrated into the platforms we use every single day. Take e-commerce stores. You get a quick discount on your next purchase when a friend buys through your link. Or in fintech and banking apps like Revolut, they hand out direct, hard cash bonuses when you invite a new client who orders a physical card. And what about online games? Players invite their friends and get rewarded with virtual items or gold the exact moment their invited friend hits a certain level. And if we scale all the way up to affiliate marketing platforms, users can actually earn a percentage of real, ongoing revenue generated by the people they bring in.
Which brings us to Section 3, hierarchy of referrals, because, as it turns out, not all referrals are created equal. So there are 3 distinct tiers of referrals here. First up, you have direct referrals, or the first level. These are the people who used your link directly. They are absolutely crucial because they yield the highest commission and the biggest bonuses. Then you've got indirect referrals. This is the second level and beyond. These are people invited by your direct referrals. It's super common in multi-level programs where you earn a small percentage of their actions, and honestly, you likely don't even know who they are. Finally, there are rented or bought referrals. Yes, on specialized pay-to-click sites, you can actually pay money to rent random users, basically turning a profit off their clicking activity. It's kind of dystopian if you think about it, but highly, highly effective. All right, let's jump into Section 4. How reward models work. We know how the link tracks the click, but how exactly are you getting paid?
Businesses basically rely on 3 main economic structures to incentivize us. The first is a one-time fixed bonus. You get an exact flat amount, let's say $20, the moment your referral makes their first purchase. The second is the 2-sided bonus, also known as the win-win. And the third is the lifetime commission, where you get an ongoing percentage of turnover. Let's look a bit closer at those last 2, starting with the win-win model. Now, this right here is a masterclass in behavioral psychology. In the win-win model, both parties get a reward. You might get a 10% discount, and your friend gets free shipping on their first order. So why is this so insanely popular? Well, because it makes the act of inviting incredibly easy. You don't feel like you're just taking advantage of your friends to make a quick buck. You're actually offering them a genuine perk. It's guilt-free sharing. While the win-win is awesome for one-off shopping, the lifetime commission model is the absolute holy grail for affiliate marketers. Platforms will offer anywhere from 5% to 30%. But here's the kicker. That's not a one-time payout. No way. That is 5% to 30% of absolutely everything your referral spends or earns on that site for as long as they use it. This ongoing revenue stream is literally the foundational basis of the entire affiliate marketing industry.
And that leads us perfectly into Section 5, the business advantage. Why do massive companies prefer this? It really comes down to one single word: trust. Companies are constantly weighing the value of word-of-mouth recommendations against paid ads on platforms like Facebook or Google. And the reality is, people inherently trust a recommendation from a friend far, far more than they trust a blind paid advertisement just randomly popping up in their social media feed. It just cuts through all that digital noise. For sure, it's considered the cheapest and absolutely the most effective form of advertising out there.
But beyond trust, there's a massive financial safety net for the business here. As the source material highlights, referral systems allow companies to pay only for the result. Think about how traditional advertising works for a second. A company spends thousands of dollars on Google ads, just hoping someone clicks and buys. They're spending that money totally blindly. With a referral system, they don't spend a single cent on advertising up front. The business only pays out the bonus after the new client has actually registered, deposited money, or bought a product. It is a completely risk-free marketing spend.
So, as we wrap up this explainer, I really want to leave you with a thought. We've seen the flawless mechanics, those psychological win-win triggers, and the incredible risk-free value this provides to massive corporations. So, the next time you copy a link to get a 10% discount or a quick cash bonus, ask yourself, who is really getting the best deal here? Are you exploiting the system for a perk? Or is the system brilliantly utilizing your personal trust network for its own growth? Thanks for focusing in today, and I'll catch you on the next explainer.